Yo, it's Sneaker Friends 2011, Greg Street. We're at the Lowe Gallery in ATL, and you're about to experience sneakers, the whole streetwear culture, the whole sneaker culture, right here live at the 6th annual Sneaker Friends in Atlanta. And right now, we're about to blast off.
I mean, Sneaker Friends is basically exactly what it means. I think it's one of the most amazing names ever put out there, Sneaker Friends. It's like basically having a friend that loves sneakers, basically having somebody that understands the same passion you have for sole, rubber, and leather like you do.
Sneaker Friends is really just like a convention, so to speak, a convention of a lot of people, you know, from all across the world, you know, people just who love sneakers, sneakerheads, people who, you know, are just into them.
You're going to see sneakers that you've never seen before. You're going to see sneakers that will blow your mind. You're going to see sneakers that are thousands of dollars in worth. Sneaker Friends in the A.
Greg Street started this in 2006. I've been in attendance at every event, and Sneaker Friends, it was just bringing in the Atlanta sneaker culture together. Everybody can just mingle and mix. It's a bunch of sneaker friends coming together and just sharing that common thread, that common interest, which is sneakers.
I'm involved with Sneaker Friends because I love sneakers, and I'm from Atlanta, and this is our event. This is basically like our main event that we do here. We put it on. No offense to Sneaker Pimps. I like Sneaker Pimps. It's a great event, but it's done by somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Greg Street, who's a good buddy of mine, he comes out here, you know, every year, and he represents for Atlanta by doing Sneaker Friends. Just a great event. Sneaker Friends is where it's at.
Sneaker Friends is basically like an exposition of shoes. It showcases a little bit of everything from player exclusives and stuff that you might not ever see in person to just some old dead stock stuff that you might have had as a kid but you haven't seen in 15 years in person.
You know, you got guys that like to go to Woodstock back in the days, or guys that like to do things. We like sneaker events. I've made so many relationships based on sneakers. I met so many great people based on sneakers, and it's just weird. Rub and love it to connect so many people.
It's just, I think, as much about the get together of people as it is about any shoe or anything like that. And the shoes are cool and all, but people are bigger at the end of the day than a pair of shoes, you know?
It's not only a sneaker event, it's a culture, it's a movement, it's a lifestyle. Like some people may think like, oh my God, like they really care that much about sneakers, but it's more of like a convention. You know, financial industries, you know, have conventions, or different hotel organizations have conventions. So sneaker people have conventions.
It's gonna be lots of women, gonna be lots of men, kids. Everybody a fan of sneakers, you know what I'm saying? Mayhem, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, really, you will see anybody. You might see Shaquille O'Neal. Rick Ross came last year. You know what I mean? You're bound to see anybody.
All around, you're going to hear good music coming from the whole venue, and you're going to see just people come out and like really come out of their best. You're going to see the culture at its best.
Ill sneaker displays. It'll probably be some surprise performances as well as giveaways. Some of the big name influencers and people in the footwear industry and sneaker biz will definitely be there. And then just that camaraderie, just people having a good time, walking around talking about sneakers, taking pictures of sneakers, and you know, maybe even a little bit buy, sell, trade, and just a good time. All things sneakers.
If you're into sneakers, you're in Atlanta, and Sneaker Friends going on, you ain't here, I don't know what you're doing.
And shout out to Greg Street for putting this on for the, you know, because he could have stopped. He could have stopped doing it or whatever and just like, you know, did it for a couple years, but he still got this thing going on. It's a good look for not just Atlanta, but for the sneaker culture as a whole, bringing people together. There's people from all around us here.
This is Brandon, this is working. For me to travel, you know, to Atlanta or to Texas, the sneaker show is nothing. It's normal for us.
First off, I just want to give a big shout out to Digital Soul. I mean, check this mic out. Sneaker Friends mic. That means big status. That means ATL status. That means Sneaker Friends 2011 status.
Sneaker Friends is all about just the sneaker culture. People who love sneakers coming together, uniting, respecting each other, and just having a great time. So I came up with this idea just to build a brand for everybody around the world who loves sneakers, to really bring the culture of Atlanta, to merge it with the whole world, to make everybody understand that Atlanta, down south, we love sneakers. We're into the culture just like New York, just like LA, just like Japan, and other places around the world. Sneaker Friends has grown tremendously over the years. This is the 6th year. Like I said, when I first started, people was like, you know, the sneaker company's not going to respect Atlanta. This year we have our own Adidas shoe. Here's the shoe right here on display. This is the official Adidas shell toe, which you'll get a chance to see in the show. We're going to be giving away a full-size run of this shoe. Of course, this is the Adidas Sneaker Friends t-shirt. We have the new era Sneaker Friends fitted caps. We're really just bringing the whole game to ATL, just like, you know, we have Sneaker Con, you have Dunk Exchange, you have Sneaker Pimps. Shouts out to Peter and everybody, Sneaker Pimps. So this is just our way of like just merging the whole culture of streetwear and fashion.